my wonderful English learners. Welcome back to Beyond Words. I am Jessica, your English friend, and I am so excited to be with you today for our podcast.
You want to speak English, but you are afraid of making mistakes. You want to start something new, but you are afraid people will laugh at you. So instead of trying, you stay silent. And that silence slowly becomes a habit. If this sounds like you are not alone. Almost everyone feels this way sometimes. Today, we will talk about why we care so much about what other people think. We will look at the reason behind it. We will talk about where this feeling comes from, and we will also learn what we can do about it. By the end of this episode, you will understand this feeling better. You will see that it is not a weakness, it is something many humans have. And you will learn 3 simple ways to feel less afraid of other people's opinions. We will also talk about English speaking, because this fear often stops people from speaking clearly and freely. This episode is for you if you are learning English and sometimes hold back. Maybe you are afraid to speak. Maybe you are afraid to make mistakes. Maybe you worry about what other people will think of your English. Stay with me until the end, because the last part is about how to speak English with less fear. Let me tell you a small story. Imagine this. You are getting ready in the morning. You put on a shirt, but then you see something small. There is a tiny stain, very small, almost no one can see it. But for the whole day, you think about that stain. You feel sure that everyone can see it. You keep asking yourself, do they notice it? Are they looking at me? Do they think my shirt looks bad? Then later, you ask a friend, hey, did you see anything wrong with my shirt today? And your friend says, what shirt? This is very common. In psychology, this idea is called the spotlight effect. The spotlight effect means we think other people notice us much more than they really do. We feel like a bright light is on us all the time. We think people notice our clothes, our face, our voice, our mistakes, our bad English. But the truth is different. Most people are busy thinking about themselves. They are thinking about their own work, their own problems, their own mistakes, their own life. So the truth is this. The spotlight is usually not on you. It is on them. And that's good news. Let me tell you about 2 people. Let's call them David and Anna. David gives a short talk at work. He's nervous. He says one sentence wrong. He forgets one word. He feels embarrassed. After the talk, he cannot stop thinking about it. He thinks, everyone saw that. They must think I am bad. They probably laughed inside. Now let's look at Anna. She was in the room too. What was Anna thinking during David's talk? She was thinking about her own work. She was thinking about her own meeting tomorrow. She was thinking, did I send that email? Did I finish my task? She did not spend much time thinking about David's mistake. David spent hours thinking about what Anna thought of him. Anna spent almost no time thinking about David at all. This happens all the time. And it doesn't mean people are mean. It means people are human. We all live inside our own head. We all worry about our own life. So when you think everyone is judging me, the truth is often very different. Most people are not watching you that closely. So why do we care so much? Why does this feeling live so deep inside us? The answer is simple. Our brain is old. A long time ago, humans lived in small groups. People lived with a small number of others, maybe family, maybe a small tribe. In that kind of life, being accepted was very important. If people liked you, you were safe. If people did not like you, life could be hard. You could lose support. You could feel alone. And being alone was dangerous. So the human brain learned something very important. Watch people, listen to them, and try not to be rejected. So that's why we care today. It's part of our nature. But now the world is very different. We don't live in small groups anymore. We live around many people, at school, at work, online, on social media. But our brain still reacts like the old world is here. So when someone hears your English mistake, your brain may say, "This is dangerous. This is bad. They will judge you." But in real life, that is usually not true. Your brain is trying to protect you. It is not trying to hurt you. And when we understand that, we can be kinder to ourselves. Now let's learn 3 simple things you can do. 1. Name the feeling. When you feel nervous and think, "What do they think of me?" say to yourself, "This is fear," or "This is the spotlight effect." Just naming the feeling can help, because now you are not only inside the feeling, you are also watching it, and that gives you a little space. That little space is very powerful. 2. Remember that other people are busy too. Ask yourself this: how much time did I spend thinking about the last mistake I saw from someone else? Probably not much. Maybe you saw someone make a small mistake. Maybe they said one word wrong. Maybe they looked shy. And then you moved on very fast. Other people do the same with you. They move on fast too. So don't give one small moment too much power. 3. Do it badly on purpose, just a little. This means do one small thing even when you are not perfect. Speak English in class. Answer the question. Read one sentence out loud. Start the conversation. Yes, maybe it is not perfect. Yes, maybe your grammar is not perfect. Yes, maybe your accent is not perfect. That's okay, because every time you try, your brain learns, I can do hard things. I can speak even when I feel scared. This is how confidence grows, not before action, after action. Now let's look at English. This part is for you if you often feel shy when speaking. Maybe you know the words in your mind, but when it's time to speak, you feel stuck. Maybe you think, what if I say it wrong? What if they don't understand me? What if they laugh? I understand. Many English learners feel this way. But the truth is, speaking English is not a test of your value. It is practice. You don't need to speak perfectly. You only need to speak more. Every sentence is practice. Every mistake is practice. Every correction is practice. Your goal is not to sound like a native speaker in one day. Your goal is to become clearer, braver, and more free. So when you speak English, remember this. The person in front of you is probably not thinking about your mistake for long. They are thinking about their own life. And even if they notice your mistake, that doesn't mean you failed. It only means you are learning. Learning is not neat. Learning is messy. Learning includes mistakes, and that's okay. Let's learn some useful English phrases for this topic. The first phrase is, care what someone thinks. This means you are very affected by their opinion. Example, I care too much what people think. I am trying not to care so much what strangers think. The second word is judgment. Judgment. Judgment means an opinion, often a critical one. Example, I fear their judgment. I don't want to be judged. The third word is self-conscious. Self-conscious. This means nervous because you think people are watching you. Example, I feel self-conscious when I speak English. I was self-conscious about my voice. The fourth word is approval. Approval. Approval means a good opinion. Example, I used to need approval from everyone. Now I care less about approval. The fifth phrase is what other people think of me is none of my business. This means you cannot control their thoughts and you don't need to carry their opinions in your mind. Say it with me. What other people think of me is none of my business. Again, what other people think of me is none of my business. Good. Keep that sentence with you. Let's bring everything together. You care what people think because your brain is trying to keep you safe. That feeling is normal. It's human, but you don't have to let that feeling control your life.